Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
If you're on the West Coast, good early morning to you. It is a piping 7 a.m. And if you're not, good normal morning to you.
I bid you a good day.
I bid you a good day. Hey guys, what's up? We are the Roomies Digest. My name's Christine.
I'm Mo.
And today we're officially hosting Questathon Reading Sprints on the last day of Questathon. We have our lovely co-host here with us.
Hello, I'm Hannah. My channel's Hannah's Recent Reads. I'm excited. I finished Questathon late last night, so I'm just excited to see where everyone else is at. So let us know in the chat where you're at in your journey.
Yes.
What did you finish with? What was your last book?
It was a graphic novel. It was Giant Days, Volume 11.
Okay.
It's my favorite graphic novel series.
Okay, Giant Days.
Giant Days. Okay, I was like, I have to put this on my TBR. Yeah, because I was telling Monique yesterday that you started or you got Spy Family.
Yeah, I actually went to the library and it was closed. So I couldn't get it, and it's closed on Sundays, so I have to wait till tomorrow, but I'm going first thing tomorrow to get it. I'm so disappointed. I drove up and I'm ready to go, and it was closed for the day.
That is so disappointing. Why would they be closed on a Saturday?
Yeah, I was really upset because I was gonna use Spy Family as my last book for Questathon.
Oh man, that would have been the best decision. But
yeah,
good decisions either way. But yes, Spy Family. You guys know I love that book.
Yeah, I told her yesterday because obviously you were talking about it on Sprints, and she was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
I know, I'm so excited, and then I was all hyped up for it. I'm like, I can't wait to tell Mo, and then disappointing.
Here we are.
At least it's at the library waiting for you. And
yeah, it's sitting there.
I've done my service.
Probably see it through the window.
Yeah, she just got the second volume, so she's making her way.
Yes.
Making her way through. But so what are you gonna be reading?
I am gonna film my August TBR on the first sprint, but then I'm gonna start the third Magnolia Parks.
Okay. This series has really taken BookTube by storm.
I've never heard of this.
So yeah, that's Lachlan.
Yeah, she's been talking about this book for I want to say the past maybe 2 weeks ish.
Yeah.
And since then, because she's literally been crying about this book, so many people have literally picked it up. But it's a romance, right? Between
it's a rich person romance, high society socialites in London, and their drama with these relationships. It's so good though, and the writing is incredible.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll pick it up.
There you go. So the thing is, when she first was talking about it, I thought it was one book, just the first book or whatever. And she was basically crying at the end of this book. So I was like, Lachlan, why would I ever pick this up? Why would I ever pick it up? And then she was like, oh, wait, sorry. No, there's more.
There's more.
Now I'm like, okay, I'm a little interested. But at first I was like, I am not doing Zodiac Academy Part 2. So goodbye, everyone. I will be exiting the chat. But what are you reading?
I'm going to be doing actually graphic novel for my final board as well, doing Day Tripper.
Nice.
This is Noelle's favorite book, so
yeah,
I've been meaning to read it for probably a year now.
What's the premise of this?
I think there's sometimes different timelines where this person thinks back on his past and all the things he could do, because he's he writes. I don't really know how they are going to do it mechanically in the book, but I think it's just thinking back on what are important days in his life. So it's called Day Tripper. So I think he's going to go back to
instead of daydreaming, he's day tripping.
He's going back, taking trips to the important days in his life.
Okay.
Because he writes, what do you call those?
The funeral things?
Yeah, what are those called?
Obituaries.
Yes, he writes obits.
Meanwhile, I'm crematorium.
Not what happens to you
Crematorium, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that sounds like a good
Overruled.
time. Can I actually grab this? I'll show everybody. So and then I'm gonna be hopefully finishing tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Nice.
Which I've been screaming about on the internet, but I'm at a point. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a little over 100 pages. I'm at a point where I'm like, this could either be ending really badly and I could be crying, or it could be ending really well and I might still be crying. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll cry on camera.
Good. I can't wait to hear your final thoughts on it.
I mean, it's pretty darn good so far. Like, when they were talking about it having gaming elements, like, it's not so much, like, being in the games, I guess, that they're making, but it's more about, like, them creating these video games, so it's very
Okay.
smart, which I like. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Just wanna say hello to everybody in the chat. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? Halfway point to the Poison song, nice. Yeah, we'll get some sprints going in just a second. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? What are you reading? Hey, Bish, love you.
Hello. Hi.
Good morning, good morning. I saw the time y'all were going live and I bow to you. Not all heroes for you. We have a really packed day for the Ruby's Digest, so we were like, if we're doing sprints, we're doing them at 7 a.m. Have 150 pages left of Ladies of the Night and haven't read in 2 days because I played a 12-hour charity volleyball tournament.
Ladies' night.
Yeah, I can't read, guys. So I'm so
Give
sorry.
us some grace at 7 a.m.
Yeah, it says page left of ladies, and I was like, Ladies of the Night. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Charity volleyball tournament, midnight to 6 a.m. and 6 a.m. to noon.
Whoa.
Dang.
I bow to you, Lawrence. There you go.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's very impressive.
Midnight to 6
Yeah,
a.m.,
that's like
6 a.m. to noon. I'm
you're
like trying to see even where's the break?
that's midnight to 6 a.m.
Yeah, and then 6 a.m. to noon. There's no
Maybe a 10-minute recess in between. I'm not sure.
Quick fuel up.
Let us know. We're actually wondering about that. Yep, 7 a.m. live. Good morning. Anyway, hello, you lovely human beings, and happy Sunday. I'm trying to finish Her Majesty's Royal cover.
wow.
Then I think
Tell us how that's
Public
going.
book.
I love Spy Family.
I'm so excited
Yes.
to get to it.
It is so good. It just doesn't make any sense.
I mean, yeah.
And the second one was better. And then apparently the third one, is the one everyone loves. So I'm like, I need to just take a breath.
Wait until we get to volume 3.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. Hello. Good morning. Priory of the Orange Tree. How is that going?
Have you guys
Ooh.
read that one?
No.
No.
I will not be. Well, maybe one day. I'm never gonna say I won't.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
the odds are low.
our close friend Rachel from Let Me in the Library, she read it like a couple months ago and was like raving about it.
I did not like it.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
wish
like
I
too
DNF'd
high
it.
fantasy?
It was, I don't know. It just didn't give what I was hoping it would give. Like,
Who's the
it's
premise
supposed to be
again?
this book about dragons, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, no.
where are the
Yeah,
dragons?
yeah. So
Yeah,
apparently,
it's okay.
okay. Yeah, high fantasy about dragons. That's
Yeah.
very. If we had to give one sentence about it, there you go.
And there's a lot of pages. Got it.
Buenos dias, Sammy. How are you doing? What are you reading? Are you working on your bujo today? Hello, John. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I have not read Zodiac Academy 5.
I feel like you should, so you can stop.
No. I'll say it here on the live and let you guys know. I'm planning on doing a reading vlog leading up to the last book. So that'll probably be like right before the last book comes out. And I'm going to do 5, 6, and continuing on. So you guys will see me cry in those vlogs.
But aren't there 13 books?
No, there aren't 13.
There's
There's like
8.
the last one's going to be, yes, 8. So yeah, and hopefully by then I'll find a buddy to read with, so I won't be alone. But that's the plan. Reading Air of Fire. How are you liking it?
Nice.
Dare I say that's one of my favorites from that series. Okay. Hello, good morning. How's it going? Ooh, are you liking it?
Oh, tomorrow, Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like the abbreviated, like what people have been calling it, Tomorrow Times 3. Her Glorious Things, I mean, the writing is good, y'all. The writing is good. I'm liking it. It's just I'm worried about the characters, so I'm having a moment, but we'll see how it goes. Morning, morning. Morning, morning. Hello. I'm reading The Memory Police. Highly recommend. Okay. We'll
I've
look it
seen
up.
that one. I haven't read it, but it sounds really interesting.
Do you remember what it's about off the top of your head?
It's like they actually like take people's memories from them, so you forget. Like they start with like silly, trivial things, like you'll forget like what dust means, or you'll forget what a paperclip is for. But then they start taking like memories from you. That's all I know about it. But it sounds like that premise just sounds like so fascinating.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
this is the same book I'm thinking of, I'm
I
pretty
think it is. 'cause
Memory
I
Police.
I wanted to read it.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Going to the gym late as heck, but marathon training.
Wow, yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Kudos to you.
Yeah. Gotta get it in. Woke up very randomly at 7 a.m., but I'm glad I got these sprints. Don't you love that? It's like Sunday and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep in, and then all of a sudden you're like piping awake
Yeah.
at like 7 a.m. Oh, good time. Starting book 3 in the Throne of Glass series. How is it going? Oh, I love Throne of Glass. Slept all day yesterday. There are 4 teams that rotate, so you get some breaks, but it's
Oh.
beach volleyball, so playing in the sand works all your muscles.
Oh yeah, no.
No
Yeah.
Walking in the sand is
You
works your
really
muscles.
said, I'm gonna work out my whole body today.
I'm
For
impressed.
12
6
hours.
And then take a 10-minute break. Anyway,
4 teams that rotate. So I guess they just play every 2
yeah,
hours.
you do have like a little bit of a break, but
I don't know, man.
volleyball is hard, first of all. Like this. Ooh, I can't.
Lots of legs too, leg work.
Yeah. I'm like, woo, goodness. Good morning. I need to be productive today. Sprints to the rescue. Love to see it. We will be starting shortly, everybody. Advil is my best friend, sprinting all day, laying low. Sounds like the perfect Sunday. I do also want to say we're doing these morning sprints, but we will also be having closing sprints tonight on Sahar's channel, basically Bookish Reads. And so, yeah, if you don't get it done now, there will be sprints later on.
Yep.
Today. Ooh, gonna be starting House of Earth and Blood.
That's Kristen C, right?
Yes. Good luck to you. Priority's so good. I've been gasping out loud. My partner has been confused. It's keeping me on my toes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I would enjoy it. But at this point in time, I cannot comment. Trying to finish 50 pages of Fire and Blood so I can be ready to roll for the new HBO show. This is the prequel for Game of Thrones. Let me know if that's
It is?
what I'm thinking.
That's the series. But the show's called something else. Wait, Game of Thrones.
Is it?
I think
Let
it
me know.
is. I didn't question it when you said that, but now that Mo is like, wait a minute,
No,
now I
it's
am.
me. I'm that problem. I was thinking of Rings of Power. No, I really am the problem.
Well, there's so many prequels coming out, you know what I mean?
I was thinking of Rings of Power.
No,
Which
it
is Lord
is
of
a
the Rings.
Targaryen history.
Yeah, Fire and Blood. Yeah, there we
No,
go.
y'all are exactly right. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because the show they renamed it so that it was more clear that obviously it's a prequel to
Right.
Game of Thrones. They were like, just so you know, Fire and Blood is not a continuation of that horrible, horrible season.
Right.
It is actually just a whole new world called House of
Season 8,
Dragon.
man.
Yes, exactly.
Did you
And
see George R.R. Martin even said he was going to be changing how he did it now?
the
'Cause,
book.
like, he originally said, like, that's how I had envisioned ending my books. But now that they've done it, he's like, I'm not going to do the same thing because everybody's going to be expecting that. So now he's going to change it. So I'm like, change it to be better.
Yeah, this man wants to make money, you know what I'm saying? So, like, he's like, if it's not working, why would
So
I
you're
keep
telling me
it?
they ended the show before the books were even ended?
Yeah.
Decisions were made, and the general public said, why did you make them? Okay, and that's
I have not heard, like, anybody say, like, that's my favorite season, or that was a great way to end it. Like, people were just like, either like, okay, or like, that was dumb.
Yep. as soon as they saw that Starbucks coffee cup in the background, they said, "We have done something
I
unforgivable."
forgot about that.
Yeah. I'll never forget. I will never forget. Oh, no. I will never let it go. So anyway, they said, "We've gotta come back," and to be fair, the new trailer for House of Dragons is, like, literally so good. Like, I got goosebumps watching
Yeah,
it.
I'm still gonna
So,
watch it.
yeah, like, I'm thinking it's gonna be a pretty good prequel. Absolute cluster.
Yeah.
See, that's what made me happy I never started it. You know, everyone was like, "Oh my
Don't
god, you have to watch Game of Thrones." And I watched the first episode or two, and then, this new season or the last season came out, everyone was like, "Ah, all my time is wasted." And I was like, "Wow, who has really made the right decision?"
It's good up until, like, the season 8. It's
Yeah,
a
I was like,
really good
literally
show.
all of the seasons are good
Yeah.
until 8, and then you're like,
Until 8.
"What? We forgot the original plot of the movie?"
Right.
Like, I don't know what we're thinking here. So anyway, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but, you know, it is what it is. And that's not to say they didn't have some good moments in there, but
Right.
I digress on the Game of Thrones topic. The charity was Tomorrow Fun. It's a 42-hour. I can read, I promise, guys. I played 12 hours last 4 years.
Wow.
Put in numbers and I really can't talk, so I'm sorry. But yeah, that's amazing. Good job.
Wow.
Good job. Yeah, you earned a rest day today. Oh, buddy, read Zodiac Academy with you. Let me catch up. Yeah, it's not hard to get to where I'm at. It's just hard going forward knowing that there will be heartbreak.
There
So, would love to
there
buddy.
will be too. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. If you're
It's
only on book 4, like, girl.
I know. I know. I'm like, "Why didn't anybody tell," like, everybody's like, "Oh, this is such a good series. You should read it." And I'm like,
I think I might just start at book 5.
"I don't think you should do that at all.
Why?
Why would you do that?"
I
That's
mean,
terrible.
Yeah.
I already saw the end of book 4. So,
Did you?
yeah, I read it to you because you were having a mental breakdown.
I was having a mental
Oh,
breakdown. I think I
no.
blocked that out of my brain.
Yeah, because you were like, "Go well."
Yeah, but you have to read them all to get the characters.
I don't know.
I don't think this is a good
I'll
decision, but
make a
live your life.
decision.
Live
We'll
your
figure
life.
it out.
Started the Duke and I. How are you liking it?
It's Bridgerton.
I will be your buddy. I don't know why I read that like that, but yeah,
I
would love
liked it.
to. Honestly, I'm thinking about making like a group in our Discord, in the Roomies Discord. So if you guys are interested, just DM me on Instagram. We'll make a little
Or on Discord.
buddy read. Yeah, we're on Discord. You could DM me there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss the DMs on there though. I don't know why it's different. I guess because
You don't
it's
think to
Discord.
check them.
Yeah, like I don't think about it, but I'm always on Instagram. So anyway, I digress. How's fellowship going, Mo? I just started today.
It's going well.
Okay, backstory on Fellowship of the Ring. We started doing a reading vlog. So
I'm gonna get it done. I have to for this vlog to come out. So, but yeah, it's just I think everyone says
Try.
you have the wrong version of the audiobook. So I need to find the one with Andy Serkis and get back on track
Mm.
so I can proceed.
Yeah, I feel like audiobook is key for that series because it's so, like, so dense and dry that you need somebody else to just, like yeah, and if you don't like the audiobook, then
Because the one I'm supposed to do is like fine, but I was like, this can't be the one that everyone keeps telling me to listen to. So I'm gonna make sure I get the right one.
yeah.
And then I'll be back on track. But yeah, I'm like on track. I feel like I'm far, but I think I'm like on maybe part 2. Like they're going on their journey. You know, they just left the neighborhood.
They just left the neighborhood.
oh my god. Oh, Lord of the Rings. You fickle beast. Reading King Late 350 about a major bushfire in Australia. Ooh, a little historical fiction. Yes, pretty cool. Okay, sorry, click that one already. Morning plan to finish Scythe by Neil Schusterman. Only 30 pages left. Thanks for the early morning sprints. You're welcome. Okay, as I said, we will be starting very, very soon. I promise. The Starbucks cup, unforgivable. Duolingo created a curriculum to learn the language of game.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I never knew. Are you for real? That's
Dothraki,
very
yeah.
cool.
It's like a legit language.
That's awesome.
Like,
Like,
it's a made up language, but like they created the Dothraki language
right, okay.
to mimic other languages, and it's like a real thing.
That's
Like, it's
amazing.
not just them like saying gibberish, like it's a real thing. Like they have words that mean thing, like they have a word for a book, like they,
Right.
and like
Well, and I
rules
think
for their language.
is it not the guy who also worked on Lord of the Rings that like did Game of Thrones, like the language, or am I crazy? Did I make that
That
up?
I don't know.
I assumed it would be the
I feel like
author, but
I
for
think
the show.
yeah, for the show, because obviously in the show they're like speaking the language. So I
Can't tell
want to
you.
say I read that somewhere. If anybody can confirm that crazy thought I just had, let me know. Heard Scythe is so good. My favorite one from that series was the last one, and that's the one that everybody hates. So
I liked all of them.
yeah, like
I thought they were really good. They're solid dystopians.
yeah, and it's very much like world view, I think, with
Yeah.
that one. It's like about the journey almost instead of really the characters. Yeah, shake my head, honestly. Is Jamie C. Bauer in House of Dragon or not? I thought he was cast.
Who is that?
I cannot confirm or deny that. I cannot. I will. Actually, can you look it up? Monique's gonna look up and see if she can find some info on that. Once the show outpaced the books, it fell off. Yeah, 100%. Haven't watched the ending. We will never give you spoilers on a live. Zodiac loves drama. Yes.
Sure does.
Yes, it does. Bunch of cis hetero white guys got together for the last season of Game of Thrones and decided to F it up again. How original. I mean, they definitely let that Starbucks cup in there. Anyway, has anyone read God of Malice? I feel like I'm not tough enough to read it. I have not, but it's on my TBR.
Haven't read it.
I wish I could give you more insight. Love Lord of the Rings. That's right. That's right. It's a good one, like when you finally get into it. Just getting there is
I
hard.
really love the movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I think is why the audiobook, the one that everybody talks about, I think that's why everybody likes it, because it's almost like you're watching the movie, but
Yeah.
you know, obviously. August TBR is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm excited for August, man. It's a day away. I'm excited. I love it. I love the beginning of a month. You know, it's like a fresh, clean start.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm trying to finish my book of the month pick. You're invited. Okay.
Nice.
So about Jamie C. Bauer, he was gonna be in. He shot a pilot for the spinoff of Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
but they're making a prequel, so he's not in House of Dragons.
Oh, so they're doing a whole other show.
No, that was canceled. Nobody.
Oh, that's sad.
So
yeah.
no Jamie C. Bauer.
The spinoff. They really should just make the spinoff like what season 8 could have been.
They're
and
not
then
making a
just-
spinoff anymore.
Alternate ending.
Right, like alt ending.
They're going to
GOT.
prequel.
All right, well that's great. The prequel looks great anyway. Also reading Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, maybe you need a buddy to read with. That reminded me of trying to learn Elfish as a teen.
I think you might be right then, Christine, because that Elvish is like a legit language in the Lord of the Rings movies too. So I think you're right.
I think I read that like whenever
Like
Game
very
of Thrones first
vaguely
came out.
in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was like, yeah, it's gonna be so cool because we've got the guy who like does, you know, and you're like, okay, believe you, you know, take it. Gospel. 150 pages away from finishing my last book. I'm reading Children of Blood and Bone.
I like that book.
Nice.
I love the second one. First one, very good as well, but second one really hit home. Any historical magical realism book recommendations? Historical magical
you said
realism.
That, I'm like, do I know any magical realism? I'm just kidding.
What is magical realism?
I like The Immortalist, but I don't know if it's like about
a historical
like events, but it's like kind of set in like the 80s. So if that is considered historical to you.
I feel like the most recent one I read was Library of Legends. I want to say the author is Jenny Chang.
Would the Night Circus count?
Yeah. I mean, it's magical realism. I don't know if it's historical, but
It's like set
But
in the 1800s.
yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe, yeah. I'm like,
I don't know.
that's-
Otherwise, I got nothing.
I was like, hopefully these
Yeah,
are
I think that
hopefully these are historical magical realism. I'm trying to think of like one that I actually like. Library of Legends was okay to me. It was like I think like a 3.5 or something.
What
But
about that one that was like
I'm trying to remember one that I actually liked.
the Industrial Revolution or something? Like they had like a factory on the cover.
Oh yes. Okay. It's by the guy who wrote Sleeping Giants. Okay, hold on. Let me look that book up really quick. I think it's called The Last of Me, maybe. Have you ever read Sleeping Giants before? Hannah?
No, I haven't, but my husband has all 3 of the books. I'm just trying to look at them. He said they're really good. I just haven't gotten to them yet.
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
The
people.
second one is like when a sequel is good, that's when I'm like, okay, so you had a plan. You knew what you were thinking about writing.
He's a very good writer. Like, so I haven't read Sleeping Giants, but she's read Sleeping Giants, and I randomly read. This is the book. It's called What Comes Next by I can never say his name.
Sylvain.
Sylvain Nouvel. And it is a historical magical realism about the end of World War II, and essentially this like young girl is part of like a generation of families where the women always get reborn as the same woman. I don't know if that's making sense, but like she's basically a carbon copy of her mom, who was a carbon copy of her grandma, and like XYZ.
Right.
And they basically have an overall mission of kind of like saving the world. But it's set during 1945. It's very good. He's got 3 books. The 3rd book's coming out. I think the end of this year or something like that, or maybe next year, early next year.
Once and Future Witches, I think, is historical magical realism too. Is set during like the women's suffrage,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got witches.
There you go. So yeah, we got you a couple Rex there, just in time for this lovely lady to
Hi,
join us.
Cammie.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm so tired.
Well, you know, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too.
Are you reading this morning?
Yeah.
Tea.
I'm reading.
See, everyone taking BookTube by storm.
Oh, that's
It's so good.
That's the like second one. No.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Like I haven't read a single one of them, but I know what the covers look like.
They're
Okay.
so
They're
good.
so pretty.
I see.
Ugh.
This cover is my favorite. The shape
Yeah,
is
I'm
very-
like, what are these covers? Like, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Extravagance. Okay, taste.
It is. It's taste.
It's so good.
August is here, everyone. Thank you for the
Almost
reminder. Yeah, I was like, I have one more day of finishing books.
I think John is in Australia.
Yes, John is in Australia, so it is. He is
It is.
already in the future.
He's in the
I
future.
remember him shooting something.
He shot the spinoff, but it's not being made.
There we go. I was like, I'm catching up to this comment. I'm like, what are you talking about?
But Jon Snow has a spinoff. That makes
Jon
sense.
Snow.
He was a pretty fleshed out character.
I love
Oh,
Jon.
really? There's a
For
spin-off?
someone who's clearly watched the show.
Yeah, we've been talking shop about Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Are you excited for the prequel, Cammie?
Yes, I am, because it's not written by what's their faces, who wrote the original TV show.
That's right.
And
That's
that's
right. It's gonna be good.
And I love the cast, so
I know it's gonna be like. Anyway, the trailer. I was like, I'm getting hype. So hopefully it is good.
I'm so excited. I love Matt Smith.
Should I continue the Duke and I or read Avatar: The Promise?
Avatar.
Yeah.
I was like,
anytime you bring up Avatar,
Depends on your mood,
I'm gonna
but
say switch.
yeah. Elvish was created by Tolkien before he wrote the books. So fascinating. Yeah, I think it was just developed for TV by the person who developed the Dothraki
You have
language.
to Google
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Game of Thrones. Like obviously Tolkien, not I guess I don't know if this is obvious, but he was a linguist, so he developed the whole thing. And
Yeah.
then, wrote the books based on that. So reading Samantha Young's The ADR Brothers series. I recommend. Enemies to Lovers, romantic suspense set You said Scotland. I'm adding it to my TBR immediately.
That's so funny because I heard enemies to lovers and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, enemies to lovers, my bread and butter. But if you say
Romantic
Scotland,
suspense.
Romance.
please don't stop the music. Anyway, I need to get it together. Okay. All right. We're at the end of our comments here. Love to see it. Contemporary. Yes. Beautiful cameos here. Just in time for the first sprint. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get sprinting. What time do you guys want to go to? Top of the hour?
Sure.
Want to do a longer one?
I'm down for anything.
Anything.
What do you want to do?
We can do an hour. We can do whatever.
Like the top of the hour or 1 hour sprint?
1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You guys want to do
Wendy's swinging strong.
Sure. Yeah.
Wendy's like,
Yeah,
forget
I
it.
Like, hey, last day of Questathon. Let's go.
Honestly.
Let's do it. We'll do it. We'll do a whole hour sprint. We'll start off strong. See how we feel. Okay. So we will come back at the 30 just to make it even. And we'll see you guys in a little. Hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
How's it going?
I didn't read, but I filmed my August TBR. I made breakfast, and I am almost done editing a vlog. So it was a very productive hour
Yeah,
sprint.
it's like you're like the productive queen.
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
Like, how's it going? Kenny. Good morning. How's your book?
It's so good. I didn't really read though. I read for a little bit because my eyes are hurting.
Well, take care of yourself. Hashtag self-care. Really all I can say about that. How about you?
I think I read like 80 pages. I'm liking my book. Oh, 97.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Day Tripper. It's a graphic
Ooh.
novel.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's a very interesting way of telling this man's life. I'm like, okay, it's like told in obituaries. Like everything's kind of
Oh,
an obituary. Like, what am I?
What's the plot of the movie?
Yeah.
Interesting. Cool. I had like 40 pages of tomorrow. Yeah. We're getting into the part where like the, I guess, conflict is happening. So I just have to get through this.
Are you liking it?
I'm like loving it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
even though I'm a little nervous at this point, I still have quite a chunk left. So even if it kind of goes a little left, I'm thinking it's going to end well. But I'm really liking the writing. Like, I have that 5-star feeling. So we'll see how it ends.
One of my favorite books she wrote called Elsewhere.
What's that one about?
It's like about the afterlife. So it follows a girl who dies, and then she goes to this place called Elsewhere, and you essentially like age backwards and revert to like childhood, and then you go back into the world. So it's like reincarnation.
Oh, I've seen that book
Somebody
before.
told me to read that. So
It's so good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, her writing is like pretty phenomenal. Like, she's very smart. And I think another reason why I'm really liking it is because it's set partly in LA. And kind of like the things that she's describing, it's like very like spot on. So yeah, it's very cool. Also, I never thought I would be interested in gaming like at all, but kind of like her just describing creation of these games, it's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm liking it. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably be sprinting for another hour and a half. Yeah, but we were sprinting for an hour just then. Reading MP. I don't want to talk about it. I'll be back later. Magnolia Park is literally taking the world by storm.
It's so good.
Is that the one that everyone's reading today?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Literally, it was, I don't know where everybody heard of it, but like everybody I know that's reading it is because of Lachlan or because of somebody that Lachlan got to read it.
Yeah, I will give Lachlan the credit, but
Yeah.
100%.
I would probably have never heard of it if not for her. And then I picked it up, and then like our little friend group picked it up, and then people are picking it up because of us. So it's like Lachlan literally was like,
she's the original gangster.
She's the OG.
Really?
Yeah, like she was so like, let me tell you about being an influencer because I am one.
Literally.
Truly.
I love to see it.
So good.
This is so funny. My gym's 100% closed till 12. So time to finally start Iron Widow. I didn't really particularly like Iron Widow, but hopefully you like it. What's for breakfast? What's for breakfast, guys?
I had eggs, toast, and tea.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
It's hearty meal.
It does sound really good.
It does sound delicious.
Excuse me. I'm hungry, but we haven't even thought about any kind of food.
Yeah.
yet. So this is cute. Hannah looks very studious when she sits and reads at her desk. Absolutely. Late but here and so excited to sprint and hopefully finish the 3 Buddy Problem before the end of the month. This book is so information dense in the best kind of way, and it made me slow.
I love books like that. I know it sounds crazy, but I like to learn on new science stuff. When I read my science fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny. I was like at work the other day and I saw a woman reading that book, A 3 Body Problem. And I was like, wait, what? She's just casually reading it. And I was like, how do you like that book? All right, 33 pages of Ladies' Night. We all know that's the actual title.
Lady of the Night.
You're right, Lady of the Night. But I won't lie, I was dozing off in between. LOL, still exhausted, but pushing through. I have 124 pages left of the book. Well, I mean, at least you're enjoying it, question mark?
Yeah.
Ugh. 90%, I swear I can read, guys. 96% into The Grace of Kings, just 51 minutes left on my audiobook. That's a goodie. Read 34 pages of House of Earth and Blood, and I'm on chapter 16. All right, flex. Read 86 pages. Now I have 60 pages left. We love to see it. Read 55 pages. Yeah, hour-long sprints are honestly the way to go.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Right in the groove.
Yeah, you get into the groove.
And then you're like, okay.
It's time to wrap it up, you know? Cleaned my truck, ate breakfast, listened to my audiobook. I only have 7 minutes left in the hacienda. I'm going to mute and finish. Okay,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
how are you liking that? Because I got it from Book of the Month. Haven't picked it up. Well,
It was
hopefully
okay.
it's good.
I gave it 3 stars.
Really?
No, I DNF'd it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's a historical fiction or no?
Kind of. It compares itself a lot to Mexican Gothic, and I loved Mexican Gothic, and it was
It can't be compared.
Yeah,
nothing.
set itself up for failure.
Mexican Gothic was just so good.
It
I was
was
just talking about it yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Literally.
so good. And then they're also like, oh, it's also like Rebecca, and it's nothing like Rebecca.
I need to read Rebecca.
That's like kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel about this book that I'm reading, because everybody's like, oh, it's like Ready Player One. And I'm like, the only thing that's really similar is that they talk about gaming in both of them, but like it's really not like that at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know you read that book.
So yeah, I read it a long time ago. But yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, it's just funny when they're like, yeah, you would like it because you read this, but it has nothing really to do with it except for this one thing.
Yeah.
So close, 8 pages left. We're gonna do another sprint soon, so you will finish it.
Yep.
Is Tomorrow ×3 a Macbeth retelling? Not that I can tell.
I hope not.
Yeah. No. Not that I can tell. It's basically I don't know if I already said this, but it just follows these 2 people who are like childhood best friends, and essentially they grow up together making games, like creating video games. And the book starts in like the late 80s and goes into like the early 2000s. And I'm making it sound incredibly boring, but it's actually very, very good. So yeah, and it's just kind of about like what happened throughout their lives, because they have a bunch of like things that happen. So yeah. I decided to start God of Malice, and so far it definitely gets into it fast. 46 pages, and wow, I do like that it comes with a playlist. Honestly, any kind of reading that has playlists, it's a fun time, I think. Chloe Leese does that with all of her books, all of her romances, and it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like really just adds to the experience.
A lot of self-published authors do that, and I think it's so fun.
Yeah, it's just like a little added thing, you know?
Yeah. And like you can find new music too. Like one of the songs I'm like obsessed with, I found from a book playlist that I never would have heard of otherwise.
Yes. Yeah. Or like they'll have like old bops and you'll be like, yes.
Yeah.
Vibe. Chapter 5 in Iron Widow. How are you liking it? Honestly, it was really good until it wasn't for me. So It's like the end. I think actually at 50% exactly is when it started going left.
Iron Widow is not. Never mind. What
Okay.
is that?
Okay. I read 61 pages of The Care and Feeding of Ravenously Hungry Girls.
Oh,
That's good.
Is that familiar? I'm trying to remember. I don't know
I
if I
haven't
know
heard of
what
that one.
I've
It
never heard
sounds
of that, yeah.
interesting.
The title
Ravenously
sounds cool.
Hungry Girls. Yeah. It sounds like vaguely familiar, but hope you're enjoying it. Good morning, ladies. Finished 365 days, and I will join the chat tonight. Reading The Half-Orcs Maiden Bride. Got to 100 pages in June, but restarted it. Okay, so for the book club that we're doing our live show tonight, Literature Book Club, Half-Orcs Maiden Bride. If you guys want a funny side character, let me tell you about Turnip.
That's
This lady,
so good.
she is so funny in this book. Like I
Yes.
swear. Anyway, not like the longest book ever, but it was
It
a
was
fun
so
read.
fun. I loved that book. That's what made me want to read Ice Planet because I was like, I
Yeah.
really like her writing.
Her writing is so good.
Yeah, that was a pretty good book.
I'm so excited too because that's like the novella of that series. But the actual books, it's called like Battle of the Axe God or something. That book is like 700 pages. Like the first book.
Oh, there's like more in this
Yes.
world. I didn't even know that.
Yes, I'll send it to you. But Sarah from Sarah's Shelf, she sent me the first one for my birthday, and she was like, "LOL, when are you gonna read this?" And I'm like, "It's 800 pages." Like,
Oh my god.
but like I'll read it because I love Ruby Dixon.
Yeah.
But
Well, I bet like her world building is so good.
it's so good. I'm like, people are sleeping on
Maybe that was
her
before she realized that you could like split them.
into like
Yeah. She was like,
Yeah.
maybe yeah because I think she wrote this. I think she wrote it around the same time as Ice Planets, but like obviously Ice Planets is way shorter than that.
Oh yeah.
So,
like, I'm in my bag now.
Yeah, she's like, Ice Planets, I'll be making cash for the rest of my life.
Just don't worry, I have it left out for 3 series.
Mm-hmm,
6
as you should. But yeah, anyway. Oh, Mo, if you'd like to learn science in your science fiction, you should pick up Three Body. It's that kind of sci-fi for show.
I have it on my shelf. I got it for my birthday, so I've had it for a long time, like I guess 6 months. So
it looks good on that shelf.
It does.
You know?
Beautiful green, blue, shining brightly.
Like a diamond. Love Rebecca.
Me too.
Oh, see, it's comparison to Rebecca, but the Hacienda on my TBR, but if it's nothing like it, there's 0 point to me. Haha.
It's not.
All right. You heard it here first.
Not gothic. For me, it was not gothic enough. I don't know. I was bored.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you're gonna like compare it to something that's like incredibly gothic, you know?
Yeah. No.
It's like, don't do that unless it's like the same level.
Yeah.
It's a favorite. Finished my book and gave it 3.5 stars. Wah wah. 3.5, sometimes I'd be reading 3.5s and they're not bad.
Yeah.
You're
just like, okay.
It's like a little, you're just like there for a good time. Hope you're having a good day. Look at that. Love that. I think we just need to stop comparing books to other books because it's a setup for disappointment. 100%.
Yeah. I probably would have liked it. I don't know. I think it was just not a good comparison because I read it for Sav from Riveting Reads for her book club, and none of us really liked it that much, and everyone was saying because it was compared to Mexican Gothic, it was just like a letdown. So writing in Mexican Gothic is amazing, and it wasn't that good in this.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like if you're going to directly compare it to the book. Now, I get it if you're like, oh, the feeling that I had was like when I was reading, XYZ, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. If it's a completely different author, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, it's exactly the same. So far decent, but like you said, it's good until it might not be. I'll be interested to know if you like Iron Widow because I feel like a lot of the bookish community loved it. But yeah, for me, the ending just didn't make any sense. So I was like, if I could, I would. A zero. Anyway. Good morning, Michael. How are you?
Good morning, Michael.
being up this early on the weekend is devil's work. Or is it the light at the end of the tunnel? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to finish these books. Hey.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I love Turn Up. The Half Orc is a good comedy / smut after 365 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is a comedy. Like
Mhm.
it's just so funny. Oh. Just finished the Hacienda. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna round up to 4. Okay. There you go. Okay,
Nice.
3.5 is not bad. I wasn't enough invested in the characters, and I think a witchy read is more fun in the fall. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, 3.5. I always say this, but like a 3.5 is like a 3 is like you just don't feel either way, right? You're just like whatever, it's average. But 3.5, it's like a little bit like you care about it enough to finish it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm.
And then 4 is when you start getting into the good stuff. So hello, we were just talking about you, Lachlan.
Hi,
Yeah.
Lachlan.
Are you?
You're a literal influencer. How does it feel to be
I'm
famous?
currently reading Magnolia Parks.
Truly.
Is that what it's called?
Magnolia Parks. Yeah.
Parks. Excuse me.
I think it's Parks. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
And then-
besties with Jessa Hastings, so the author.
There you go. I know. That's why I was like, she's literally like back and forth with the author. I'm like, this is so funny. I have to keep up with the saga.
She's
Good
awesome.
morning, Nitty.
Nitty.
Hi, Nitty.
Really needed this. What are you reading? Now Lachlan's gonna go cry.
Yes.
Lachlan.
Yeah. It's true.
Your impact.
We did. We did her. It was that and then talking about Spy Family.
Oh yeah, Spy Family. Have you read Spy Family number 2 yet, Lachlan? Because
I'm sure she has.
it's so good.
Yeah. I hate rating books 3 stars. I'd rather hate it than be mad about it.
Me too.
I understand this on a spiritual level. Yeah. I like almost feel the same because I'm like, why am I wasting my time if I literally feel nothing about you? Right.
Yeah.
I'd rather like hate the book and be able to tell you why I hate it
Same.
than mediocrely go through it and be like, what was it about it? Don't know.
It was an experience.
But I finished it. So it's a 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. I feel
I had a
like
string of 3 stars in July. That's why I was so grumpy that one last
no.
Like,
I'm like, what were
nothing
these-
was working for me.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last 3 star I read, honestly. Excuse me. No idea. Loves by Family. How far are you, Monique?
I just finished 2 last week, so I might buy 3 today. Why not? But yeah,
Why not?
why not? I'm on 2. 2 was so. I was like, how is it possible that 2 is better than 1? It's just.
They got the juice.
Yeah.
I'm on the 3rd or 4th, but I'm missing one of the next volumes. I can't find it. Well, they fly off the shelves so fast.
They really do.
They
Yeah.
do. Yeah, because I
Once
was
you
gonna buy
know
them
it's
at
good.
Target, but they only had volume 3 and 4, and I was like, I can't start here.
It's just crazy because I used to see it at Barnes and Noble all the time, like the one near our house, or like where we go. And I'm like, I didn't know it was this. Like I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I would have grabbed them all.
Yeah.
Crap.
It must have been literally when that one person on Twitter made the like post with Jujutsu Kaisen, and then like
Maybe,
the
yeah.
whole entire internet was like, what is this? Because people like you saw that and obviously you
Yeah.
read Jujutsu Kaisen, so that's what happened. It's called being an influencer. Finishing the house in the cerulean sea before Libby yanks it out of my clutches. I love that.
Libby took
I love
3
that book
seasons
so
from me.
much.
Dang.
Yes. I haven't read that one, but I've read his other one, the Under the Whispering Door. And that one was very serious. It was a very serious one. So, but the writing was good. If I feel nothing, it's stars. If I feel nothing, it's stars.
Got it.
Nice.
I genuinely like 3-star books. I mean, like I would prefer every book to be 5 stars, but I wouldn't say
Yeah.
there's just there's got to be a tier ranking in my brain. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes I don't have anything to say about a 3-star book. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
That's like, yeah,
I
that's
recommend
literally it.
for people that like these books.
Well, and like you have to understand that like sometimes a 3-star is needed when you just need like a filler. Like
Mhm.
sometimes people do like reading filler books. I'm not that person, but like some people do like it. So I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, also when it comes to a 3-star rating, I feel like some people are like, well, you didn't like it, but I might like it. So, you know, it's a
Mhm.
challenge.
Yeah, you understand what it's giving.
You understand.
It wasn't supposed to be for you.
Yes, it just was not for you. So anyway, do I have to start readings by
Yes.
family?
Now
Yes.
Monique is the influencer.
It's true. Honestly, Monique could be like, what's a good thing? Like, here's this thing, you guys should go buy it, and everybody will be like, immediately yes.
A phone case.
Yeah, an empty phone case.
It's
Here
really
you go.
important to could read. See this hole. It's good to be able to read sentence word by word. It was helpful in that regard. And it also helps you zoom in on the faces. If you put it there, you're like, oh, this is the face of Anya, and it's by family.
No one knew that they were gonna be getting
So a
up
phone
close
case.
with this influencer.
You don't need the phone. You just need the case.
Yeah, you don't need the phone.
So it's even a good, cheaper investment.
Right.
Alternative, really,
Yeah.
to a magnifying glass.
Ships on Amazon for
Does it magnify? No. But does it,
2-day shipping. Honestly,
dissect a page?
get it
Yeah.
immediately. 3 stars to me is a good book. I probably just won't ever reread. 2 to 2.5 is the don't care / DNF zone for me. Then a 1 is like it made me angry. I like that. Yeah. That's nice. And that's the thing. When you follow people, you have to realize like how they rate things and how that relates to your rating. So set your expectations. Hi, Michael times whatever that number is. I'm not going to read it.
Never seen that.
Oh, same here. Yes. If you can't even find the books. Hello. Work at Barnes & Noble in the manga section is a war zone. I love that. That's a vibe.
I loved Upgrade. So good.
Monique cried at the end of that book.
I had a little tear.
I haven't read a Blake Crouch.
Me either.
I maybe don't start with Upgrade, but maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jayla started it recently, and she was saying that it
wasn't
was
liking it.
Yeah, boring in the beginning. So I guess it just kind of depends on your taste.
I own Recursion.
That's the one I still need to read. Or is that the? Yeah, that's the one I still need to read.
Recursion, yeah. They all kind of like look the same.
Yeah,
and they're different colors. So it's like you have to kind of be like, okay, what color is it?
What color was it? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this also I did want to say this is the one everybody always recommends to read. Wolf Song.
Deja loves this book.
Ask her.
Say what, Gammy?
Deja loves this book.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a little YA fantasy about werewolves, right? That's what I can
Yeah,
get.
I think it's smutty.
Yeah,
A smutty male.
yeah. Somebody recommended it to us like a year ago. I tried to find it like literally everywhere, could not find it, and so then I was like, I'll come back to this. Never came back to it, but I do want to read it. So, dude, 3-star books are so forgettable.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cammy, you look so cozy. At first, I thought this said, Cammy, you look so crazy. And I was like,
I did too. I was like, oh, I mean, sure.
But she is cozy.
I am.
She is cozy. Filler books are good palate cleansers. Yes.
Yeah.
Just the same as like reading low-key a graphic novel or a manga, but not saying that they're 3 stars, but it's just like a nice little palate cleanser. Where do I order the phone case?
You know,
Send the link.
Find the link for you guys.
Drop the link. Is there a discount code?
Of course, you guys know my discount code's always going to be down below in the description.
Yep.
It's going to be Momo is the best.
Momo is the best. I ordered Bullet Train because of Monique. It's arriving Thursday. I cannot wait.
Boy,
I told you.
I hope that you love fruits as much as I do. I love that little duo.
I agree. Everyone rates differently. Also, going back to this, I'm so excited for that movie. I cannot wait. It literally comes out next week, I think.
Comes
Is
out
that the one with Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that.
It looks so good.
I'm interested to see how it's going to be like the book.
I didn't even know it was based on a book.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone rates differently. Yes, and that's the thing. That's why you follow your favorite people, and like like if Cammy's like, yeah, this fantasy romance was really good, Christine, you should read it. I know that I'm probably gonna like it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Low-key, not even fantasy romance, just kind of fantasy in general, but you get what I'm saying. So I don't think I've ever given a book 1 star. If it gets to that point, I'll probably just DNF. This is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like it's less than a 2. I'm like, I'm either finishing it for book club and I have to read it, or like it's gonna be a DNF. So
I don't think I've given a book a 1 star.
I don't think I have either. I think the lowest rating I've ever given was a 2 star, and it was 12 Dates of Christmas, and I'll never forget it.
2 star for Den of Vipers.
I think I too rated that lowly. It was entertaining though. Usually don't vibe with Blake Crouch, but I keep reading his books. I love that.
Yeah.
There are those authors that are like that though, that like you really want to love them, but for some reason you don't ever vibe with the books.
Yeah. Maybe this one will be the one.
Yeah, or the hit or miss authors. I've only read Recursion. I didn't read Dark Matter because I heard it was basically the same book but worse. I have upgraded my TBR from Book of the Month though, and I think I'll read it in August. Hopefully it works out for you.
Hope you like it.
Yeah. Cammie, you beautiful. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
A 3 star is when someone mentions a book and my reaction is like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly the reaction. You're like, oh yeah, I did read that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? You're like, wait a minute. Use Momo's the best for 50% off. Yeah, you guys heard it here first. That is
Off of everything, you guys.
yeah, just like life.
Yeah.
Anything that you
Everything.
want to buy, just type that into the promo code.
Momo's the best, 15% off.
And it will definitely work.
You never know. Maybe.
It's like the hack for life.
Yeah.
People just get the link and they're like, who's Momo? Like, that's me with Steph. If Steph loves something, I will give it a go. Yes. Steph from Steph.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, Steph in my life.
That's our stuff. We're gonna see that stuff today. I'll DNF books for book club if I'm not vibing. I'm savage like that. LOL. It's true.
I heard you say that in my head.
It's true. That's good though. Like I wish I was like that. I wish I was like that. Hello, joined late. Yep, that's okay. We're about to do another sprint right now. Haha, I gave 2 1-stars during Summerween alone, the Final Girl Support Group, and the House Across the Lake. House Across the Lake. I have heard not one good thing about that book.
I gave it 2 stars.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Not one good thing. Like, tell me why.
It's not good.
Apparently. I'm like, what happened? What happened? I only won't DNF a 2-star or lower if the book is good, bad, not bad. Okay. That's how I felt about Den of Vipers.
Yeah, I mean, Den of Vipers.
It was
because
bad.
it was a fun time with the group,
right?
With the girl.
Yes.
You know, like it was fun roasting it. And
if I was reading it by myself,
I probably would have stopped.
It would have been a DNF hardcore.
It was just really long.
Yeah, it was. It was 800 pages of what, you know?
I'm so excited for Christina to read it.
I know she's going to laugh too because like the way I did the annotations in that book, like it made 0 sense. It made 0 sense. I didn't put any tabs. I literally just wrote in the book. And so like there's one page that I even have a heart on, just like the page number. Why? I don't know.
Here we go.
It doesn't make sense. I know she's going to be like, okay, what were you thinking here? What were you thinking? House Across the Lake for Literally Dead Book Club. Good luck, honestly. Like I
hope
said,
you like it.
Have not heard a good thing. I don't know what Riley was going through when he wrote that book, honestly. Something.
I mean, he said he wrote it for himself. Like it was not for anyone.
There's a famous.
That's crazy because you're literally trying to sell your book, sir. So what?
He doesn't even have to try. When I went to meet him, it was packed. And people were like, yeah, I don't read any other author but him. Like, these are the only books I read.
This is like Stephen King status. That's like how people
Yeah.
are with Stephen King. And I'm like, the way y'all have every single 40,000 books Stephen King has ever wrote, Riley
Mhm.
Sager.
Oh.
It's something about that thriller genre. It really gets people going.
Yeah.
There's a famous German children's book called Momo, and it's kind of creepy. Hashtag just saying. I'm gonna look that up later.
Why don't we read books? I don't know.
On the Sprint? These are my right now. Okay, I was like, are we not? Are we
Why don't we read books?
Did I take that weirdly? Like,
No, that was just so funny. Like, all right, Mo, we're getting to it.
yeah, I'm like, we're literally like about to sprint in 1 minute.
I was about to have like a whole brain idea.
She had a brain blast, and she was like, instead of saying it on the internet, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and say it later. Sometimes I get so mad at a book like that I just have to finish it, even though it's gonna be 1 star because I need to rant about it. Yeah, because you have to know, like, if you're at a 1 star, you have got to know why you hate this book. Like, you can't just DNF it and be like, yeah, it was boring, or like, yeah, whatever, I wasn't vibing. Like, you have to know specifically what page it pissed you the fudge off.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
low-key how I felt about Iron Widow, but I'm gonna let y'all experience that. Good morning, joining late. What is everybody reading? Hello. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. I'm cutthroat with a DNF. I'll DNF at any point with no raggerts. Yeah, honestly, the savage DNFs are when you're at the 94%. You know what I'm saying? It's like really quite, but like you can't stand it. You're like, I
Yeah.
cannot read this any longer. Like I must DNF.
If I'm doing that.
You never know. Some people leave it till the very last page for that plot twist. I'm going back to bed.
Bye, Michael.
Oh wait, I just got that Lachlan put that number in there because that's your name, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought she was saying times that much, like good morning times that much. Okay, my bad. I'm asleep apparently. Like I don't know what's going on with me. I apologize. The cult of Stephen King fans for real. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm reading Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I love
Nice.
that book.
I should read that one day.
So good.
Yeah. I've got it right there. Right there on my shelf. One
That's a
day.
good one.
So good.
I DNF'd a little life around 95%. Honestly,
That makes
Fair
sense,
enough.
actually.
don't blame you.
That makes a lot of
No,
sense.
I'll never
That
read
actually
that book.
seems like a good choice on your
Yeah,
part.
like for your mental health.
You're
Honestly.
like, I get it. I know the vibes.
Yeah, I've got the vibes.
Thank you.
I've got the vibes. Okay, so why don't we do a sprint for around 45 minutes or so, and we'll come back. We'll come
Sounds
back.
good.
Actually, we'll come back at the 50. How about that? I like to have these even numbers. So yeah, we'll have a nice little sprint. We'll come back in a little bit. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I finished editing my video and I'm uploading it now, and I read 2 whole pages.
Ooh,
Yes.
you're acting crazy.
I know, I need to calm down.
Yeah, you're almost doing too much. Almost. Well, let's see it. How about you?
This book is so sad.
Oh, you're almost finished too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but every chapter is sad.
That's crazy. Isn't that like
Oh,
your favorite graphic novel?
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's crazy. Maybe it
I'm
really
sure it's
packs a
gonna
punch in
tie.
the end.
Yeah, I'm sure something. I'm like, well,
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Cammy?
I don't know how much I read, but I ate breakfast and then I read a little bit.
Feeling cool, calm, and collected?
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to sleep after this.
Yeah, a little nappy poo.
Take a nap before the evening
Yeah.
wrap-up sprints.
Yeah, exactly. Little recharge. I have like less than 100 pages. I just got to the part where like probably normal people would have cried. I definitely was sad. But yeah, now I guess it's only up from here? Question mark. I don't know how to feel. So I'm just gonna finish it and then we'll know by tonight. We'll know by tonight. But it's definitely good. Like it's definitely one of those like emotional things where like I'm not regretting that I'm having it, you know?
Good.
So
I'm glad you like it.
yeah.
Bye.
Hello.
Hooray!
Sure.
Hello.
Hi, Sahar.
Hello.
You brought the bots with me.
Yeah,
I saw that. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what is this?
I hate
they really do be spamming the
Yeah.
Questathon Reading Sprints lately.
Oh my god. I hope you have a safe drive, Sahar.
Yes,
All
Dave.
right, good luck on your move.
I did some laundry and took out the trash and hung a new earring holder.
Ooh,
And now I'm 11% into upgrade.
Nice.
love it.
Dinner.
Where are
Whoa.
you?
Yeah.
I'm just now thinking about food. I had a little
Must be in
tangible.
the
Team
UK
blue.
or Europe somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Finished children of blood and bone. Now I'm eating dinner.
Another dinner.
What's going on?
Ooh. Nice. What did you rate? What did you rate it? I think when I read it, I rated it a 4.
Children, yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's pretty good. I
Yeah.
like the first one more than I like the second one.
Yeah.
The second one made me mad for some reason.
I love the second one. I feel like it opened up the world so much more than the first one.
Yeah, but like
I know
Oh.
I don't agree. I think it was the opposite.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like in the first one we went and we went all these places, and in the second one we literally like went to like a tree or something.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I
Like-
didn't mean like physically going. I meant like as far as like the different people and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It really hit me. I was like trying not to cry on live. I'm like, but I'm okay. So it's just so like good. I'm like, who? You
I
had
think you should read
audacity
Magnolia Park.
to do things today.
That's a good
Yeah,
comment.
Christine, you should pick up Magnolia Park next.
I think you should read that.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean,
I
y'all
want-
just want to really put me through heartbreak again?
Yeah.
How are you gonna do? Cammy's like, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's
Full
so
stop.
good.
Absolutely. I literally had to read like lighthearted romances after Zodiac. I think I finished all the books in like the Chloe Lease, like Bergman Brothers series, because I was just like, I just need something fun and cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fun and cute.
Wow.
Yay.
Nice. Okay, I see you're getting a head start on Series Book Club. Look at you,
Yeah.
boo. Look at you.
I love the first book in the Diviners.
I know I've never read them before, so I'm really excited that we're reading them for book club.
Yeah, I love the first book. I hated the second book.
I feel like somebody also said the fourth one was kind of booky, but
Yeah, a lot of people say like the fourth one, like to just ignore it because it's not a good series conclusion.
wow. You know what? But that's how I felt about Libba Bray's other series, The Great and Terrible Beauty. Did you ever read that book?
Mm-mm.
It was like a trilogy.
Yeah, it's
And
the
it
girl
was-
with the corset, right?
Yes,
the
it
cover?
was so good until the last book. And then I was like, what is this ending? Like, what's going on here? So
Oh,
it might just be like she just doesn't know how to do
endings.
conclusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, love these little bots.
Like of all things to be on
I
a
know.
reading sprint. Like,
They're like, yeah, readers, target audience.
Well, Amsterdam time. That actually makes sense because I was just doing a Zoom with my family because I have some family in the Netherlands, and that actually does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, it is 7 there. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Read 146 pages, but it's Heartstopper too. So yes,
Oh, that's a
easy
good
to
one too.
time.
mhm.
I was like, don't discredit now. I just got the fourth one in print, so I cannot wait. I think I'm gonna do like a whole reread. I don't know why I've waited this long to like get it, but
The
yeah,
second one's my favorite.
it's the cutest.
They're so cute.
Okay, I cannot wait until that show goes to Paris. Like, hello.
I know.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Rated Children Blood and Bone 4.5. Really liked it.
Nice.
Croatia. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Good to know. 28 pages into the Dragon Republic, loving the poppy war. I thought I would.
Yep. I love Dragon Republic. I think Burning God let me down just a little bit. My favorite's definitely the first one in that trilogy.
Burning God, the last one.
Yeah, Burning God's the last one. But I'm like weird about endings too. So I think that's a personal thing.
I want to read R.F. Kuang's new book, Babel.
Babel, yeah. It's literally coming out this month. Or like August. So let's all put our coins into the machine and go ahead and put our money where our mouth is, you know?
Hope it's good.
Yeah. I think it is gonna be good.
Is it
You'll probably really like it.
YA or
No, it's adult.
No, it's adult.
oh, okay? It's like I thought it was like different than normal. Maybe I'm just making that.
No, I think it's just like obviously a different premise than Popular.
Finally,
Yeah, I'm ready for the third one because
I was like,
the way that second book ended, y'all, I was like, ooh, we are about to be
we'll see.
coasting. Ooh, I can't wait.
I'm finally.
I cannot wait.
I read 15 pages. Let's go.
Love to see it.
106 pages left.
Yes.
Yep.
You
the
can do it.
box.
The dang bots.
Literally get out of here.
I think I already blocked that one.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Well, there's no more comments. Oh,
Oh.
wait.
I was like, wait, what?
There it is. I was like, I see nothing here.
And he's like, bots. Finished Scythe, 4 out of 5 stars. I called my local bookstore to find out if book 2 is available. It is. So I'm going to get myself together and pick up Thunderhead and keep going this afternoon.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
series is so good.
It is a good series.
I need to read that.
I also I keep talking about this, but I love the ending. I don't know why. Just love the ending of that trilogy so much. Anyway,
Mhm.
yeah, I hope you enjoy it. A lot of people, I think, don't like Thunderhead. I think That's the one that.
Yeah, that was my favorite in the series.
I
Yeah.
liked them all.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. But yeah, anyway. That's fine.
Yes.
It's a vibe.
That was me all month.
Just vibing.
Yeah. Starting a new book now. What book?
Yeah.
The Way They Ruined My Favorite Character, Amari.
Yeah. It just didn't make sense. We'll see. We'll see
Is
how it
this
goes.
Children of Blood and Bone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Book 2, I don't know. We'll see what goes on.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed like she had a nice character arc, I thought. It just wasn't completed yet. So we'll see, yeah. Like in the third book. There's another one. Finish Honor Among Thieves, and now I'm starting Grave Maidens. Grave Maidens? That sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy it. Oh. Sure. Anywho, all right, well, I think we're probably going to wrap up our sprint for the time and let people enjoy a little bit of their Sundays, get a little nappy nap in before we do our sprints tonight. I'm actually not sure what time she's sprinting. Do you guys know?
I don't know
I
the
don't
time.
know.
Yeah.
So,
I will say. keep
I'm
a
assuming
lookout.
like 7.
Yeah, I want to say 7 as well. CST probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. It'll be over on Sahar's channel, so.
Yeah, it'll be on Sahar's channel. It'll definitely be announced in the Discord. So if you guys aren't linked in there, go ahead and click that link down below and make sure that you're in the know. And yeah, I think that'll pretty much wrap up today. If you guys aren't following our lovely co-host here, please go ahead and do me a personal favor and go down below and, just hit that subscribe button, watch their most recent video, leave a little comment, and show them some love because that'll make me feel better on this beautiful Sunday. And yeah, we're going to let you guys go. We're going to wrap that up. So thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you guys got some good reading done for Questathon. And let's finish strong tonight.
Yes.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.